Ahoy hoy fun scrumpers. Welcome back to, I should say, the finale, but we've got more side quests to do really. Let's get right to it, shall we? This final battle, I mean, I don't wish to do much in the way of spoilers, but it really is just...
My sister had this dream.
Oh.
A bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Oh, I have no idea what's happening. I actually have no idea.
My sister had this dream. A bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
She'd convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn. I knew I had to end her dream. I had to wake her up. I had to rip down the poster she'd been staring at. Cut off her eyelids to make her see. To save her.
You are working through time. The thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes white girls with yellow and red eyes.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know, because that's how it was for me.
All of these. I mean, really, it's just a... I do wish they had more creative enemies in this, I'll be honest, this red light is making my eyes a bit funny. Need help. Oh, Luminek, these things. Oh, fucking hell. That is very annoying. Wait, I have to stop. Oh, really? All the way back here? Okay. No enemies around. Okay. Still, that's quite annoying. Come on, honest. Oh, retreat. Finally. Oh, no, not that. I really, these things, I find these things very tedious. see if there's any loot to scrump.
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
At this point, I'd do some sort of review and thoughts. However, there's still plenty more to be done, so final battle of the hiss, but not the end of the actual game itself. Ooh. Look at that nice outfit.
Shawshank Redemption.
Huh?
That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier. Not important, but that was it.
I'll wear this nice outfit. They do have good uniforms in this, very different. I think I explored all of here.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Bury the altered items or
I think we want to do some upgrades to see what there is. Oh, yeah. Daring suit. Office assistant. Oh, yeah. She's become part of the system now. Right, abilities. Now, what is it did we want? Shield. That's it. We want to go shield. Well, there we go. That'll be quite handy. Let's have a look at Astral Construct. Surely. Construct. There we go. Construct Shatter. And we can upgrade it. And we can upgrade it even further. Yay. And Charge. Yeah, alright. Now, all of these are all that handy, to be honest. Let's have a look at our loadout. It's a fact, okay. Projectile spread. Okay. What else is there? Coil. Projectiles fired. Perhaps projectiles fired. Will do. How come? There we go. So just direct damage improvement. Consecutive levels. Oh, there should be something. Maybe ammo cost while levitating. Well, no, we'll leave it. What's that? Shield strength, aha. So we have to talk to the board. Alright, let's go.
Hell, Director.
Thank you. It's good to be the boss. I am now joining management class.
I heard Pope was promoted.
Jesse Faden, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I still don't quite believe it. But you always knew where we were headed.
Oh, I don't think I want to do Foundation yet. No, I want to do some of the side quests. Yeah, exactly, yes. There we go. Tomasi. Yeah, Thomasy. Tammy got a bit of a spanking. There we go. That's how that works. Wait, I'm certain there was a control point here somewhere. I must be losing my mind. Ah, we can open this now. Great. Ooh. Ah, growth. It's doing that thing again. I don't think I'll be able to go in here. I think dealing with the old growth is next, to be honest. Oh, nope. Oh. What? Oh, does that not even hit them? That was trash. That's very disappointing. I expected that to do a lot more damage. That's a bit disappointing, I'm going to be honest. Let's try spin. Oh my god, is there a fast travel point nearby somewhere? There we go. Let's go and get this Thomasy fellow. Turntable. Wait, why is that still blacked out? We've been there, haven't we? No. Yeah, there we go.
How many cases like Ordinary are there? How many AWE research areas are waiting in forgotten sectors? I'll need to look into them once the hiss has been dealt with.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
I've already listened to that.
I'm the only one who knows what really happened in Ordinary. When this is over, maybe I'll write it all down. A full disclosure.
Alright. I remember this gentleman being quite irksome.
There you are.
Where's he gone? Come on, you controller. Oh, these bloody things. Oh, and his shield has gone all the way back up now. Of course it has. So annoying. I hate those things. I told you this fight was irksome. Oh, really? All the way back here? There we go, save point there. It's a bit closer. I'll have to go through that nonsense again. Perhaps. Charge. That'd be handy. Blast radius. Alright. Projectile speed. Okay, that's nice. Oh. Oops. Ooh, it's not bad. Nothing in there, no. Right then, where are we going? Is there special timing I have to... There's the old... Ah. So annoying. Has a shield, of course he does. Oh, fuck. What? Ah, come on. I hate those things. So annoying. Oh, what the? What was that? What a joke. Like I said, this quest, this one is annoying. Ah! What on earth? More? Really? Finally.
There. I guess the Bureau should start looking for a new head of communications.
It's quite hectic and not in a good way, to be quite honest with you. It has just a lot of the annoying elements. Oh, it's doing that thing again. I don't know why it does that. No, again, see, it's doing that thing.
You're listening to America Overnight, now in our 29th year, lifting the veil between fiction and reality. Thank you for staying up with us. We've had a lot of calls about this meteor in Colorado. There were reports of a large spherical container that crash-landed in a field outside town. Some government people reportedly took it away. Now, we have a broadcast from Colorado.
Let's have a look around here, shall we? Alright, I think good. Right, where else can we look? Or perhaps we could do all growth. I don't know what this. Okay, I actually don't know what that means, but we'll find out. Let's return it to Emily is perfectly. Perhaps let's see what she has to say about all this.
in the Ocean View Motel. Could survivors be hiding inside?
It's possible. I remember a report about a similar incident from '84. The Bureau lost contact with the whole department during a house shift. The department head was found in the motel 2 years later, his arm stuck in the vending machine.
Make a note to send in a search party when possible.
Let's have a read of this. Assuming we can. Variance in alteration. Analysis of the hiss threat. Hiss corruption manifests in vastly different ways. Some hosts remain largely unchanged, while others are barely recognizable as human. What determines this level of alteration? Is it the duration of corruption? It could simply be an evolutionary process. Each entity represents a stage of growth in an undiscovered linear progression leading toward what? Additionally, Hiss entities possess various paranatural abilities. How have they achieved this? Do they gain them from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single, highly talented para-utilitarian and divided their access to paranatural abilities across the network of Hiss corrupted hosts? As a scientist, I am hindered by the sheer number of questions. It's difficult to identify where one should begin. What is the most pertinent question? How do we kill it? That seems like a good start. Indeed.
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... Really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
Any more questions we can ask her?
I took care of the Tomasi problem. Sorry, I forget he was a coworker.
Don't apologize. That wasn't the real Tomasi. He died when the hiss got him.
You're right. I just didn't want to be insensitive.
Sentimentality is a weakness in situations like these, Jesse. That's Bureau 101.
I don't think Emily's in danger of being called sentimental. How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I am still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were. We won't ever be like them. When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like, don't just assume I'm going to consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
How is Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any hiss activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
Don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just... well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that. So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be...
me.
You. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this. And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me. That's good to know. Thanks, Emily. I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
If the slide projector is a slide that then
Right, next mission, I believe. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Bit more levitation time. I can get that just from the lift actually. Might be a bit more straightforward.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Phaeton sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
The thing is, do I do it in order? Do I do foundation first, or? Because that's the order it came out in. I hate this. It's just like, yeah, take away all the health in one go. Cheat. Hate these things. This knows. Go on then. Do a little bit of side stuff. Oh, get down. Oh, for God's sake. See what I mean? Cannot take a hit. The most annoying enemies. It's very frustrating. It's not even like it requires timing. It's just it's random. Like, when can I hit these things? Oh. Yeah? Miss? Are you serious? So annoying. I think this is why I didn't come back to this game. there's just something about the combat. For as powerful as you can get, there is something just ever so slightly off. It's definitely being a glass cannon. That's the biggest problem. And it's these as well. It's that they just constantly dodge. What? How? See, they can be right in the middle. Like, it doesn't matter when you do it. They're in the middle of their powers. It just doesn't matter. Why am I... What's with these endless waves? I'm sorry, but there is such a thing as just too many enemies. What? Alright. Think we'll save it there. Because it's starting to get a bit irksome. I really hope, because I hope there's a control too, and I think there will be. But they need to do something with the combat. There's just something about it that is ever so slightly off.
Welcome back, Director.
You know, it's almost as if there's no point in having the health, because most things, almost everything can kill you in one go. So it's like, what's the point of having health? And then the blips, little blue orbs that are dropped, just give you like a tiny bit of health. You know what? It's just something there that's slightly annoying. You know, all the powers are really cool. Moving about feels quite good, and yet it's just that is something that kept me from coming back. You know, and I had this question: is you know, all these things I like about this game. Why don't I play it more? And it's just something about the combat. Anyway, perhaps discuss this further in exploration. Thank you for joining me. I hope you'll scrump with me again. Goodbye.